Have you ever looked at a leaf and realized it's a tiny, silent factory? Each leaf, no matter how small, is a marvel of engineering, working day and night, season after season without making a sound. It's easy to overlook, but every leaf is busy at work, quietly powering the world around us. Plants turn sunlight, water, and air into energy, quietly, cleanly, everywhere. They do this through photosynthesis, a process that's been perfected over millions of years. While we rush about our lives, plants are constantly transforming the sun's rays into the food and oxygen that sustain nearly all life on Earth. For centuries, humans built massive machines to do what nature does with ease. Our factories and power plants are loud, complex, and often polluting, trying to replicate what a simple leaf accomplishes effortlessly. We've relied on burning fuels and building bigger, more complicated systems, but at a great cost to our environment. But what if the smartest solution isn't bigger but simpler, copying a leaf? Instead of fighting against nature, what if we learned from it? Imagine if our technology could be as efficient, elegant, and sustainable as a leaf. Imagine making clean energy and fresh water with a device inspired by a plant's leaf. These solar leaves could one day power our homes and purify our water, all by mimicking the natural processes that happen in every garden and forest. It sounds like science fiction, but it's real science, happening now. Around the world, researchers are racing to unlock the secrets of photosynthesis and build devices that work just like leaves, turning sunlight and water into energy and clean water. Scientists are using biomimicry, learning from nature, to spark a revolution in clean energy and water. By studying the intricate design of leaves, they're developing new materials and technologies that could change how we power our world. By mimicking photosynthesis, we could provide nearly unlimited clean energy and trillions of liters of fresh water. Today, billions of people still lack access to clean water and reliable electricity. This technology could help close that gap, bringing hope to communities everywhere. Fossil fuels warm our planet. We need new ideas, fast. The consequences of pollution and climate change are all around us, threatening our health, our cities, and the natural world we depend on. The answer may have been hanging on a tree branch all along. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are right in front of us, waiting to be noticed. The humble leaf holds a blueprint for a cleaner, healthier future. Its structure and function are nature's own design for sustainability, a guide we can follow to build a better world. Let's explore this technology, how it works, and what it could mean for Earth. Together, we'll discover how the lessons of the leaf could transform our lives and our planet. The leaf is about to teach us its greatest lesson yet, a lesson in hope, innovation, and the power of looking to nature for answers. The future may be greener than we ever imagined. Meet the solar leaf, a synthetic man-made version of a real leaf. It's a small device, but it holds the potential to change the way we think about clean energy and water. Inspired by the quiet genius of nature, this invention mimics the way real leaves use sunlight to create life-sustaining resources. Developed by Daniel Nocera's team, they set out to build something simple, cheap, and powerful to bring clean energy and water to everyone. Their vision was to create a device that could be used anywhere, by anyone, without the need for expensive infrastructure or complicated technology. The solar leaf is a thin, silicon wafer coated with special catalysts, nature's helpers, recreated. These catalysts are carefully engineered to speed up the chemical reactions just like the enzymes in a real leaf, making the process efficient and reliable. Place it in any water, even dirty or salty, and let sunlight hit it. There's no need for purified water or special conditions. The device is designed to work in the real world, where clean water is often hard to find. The result? A chemical reaction, just like in a real leaf. As sunlight strikes the device, it splits water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen, producing clean fuel and releasing bubbles you can actually see. Unlike traditional solar panels or water filters, the solar leaf does both. It creates clean energy and purifies water using only sunlight and water. This dual function makes it uniquely valuable, especially in places where resources are limited. It's a game changer for remote communities, no giant factory needed. People living far from cities can now access clean water and energy, improving their quality of life without relying on outside help. Years of research led to a device that's effective, affordable, and long-lasting. The team tested countless materials and designs to ensure the solar leaf could withstand harsh conditions and keep working for years. The goal: empower people everywhere to make their own fuel and clean water, inspired by nature's quiet efficiency. Imagine families powering lights, charging phones, and drinking safe water, all from a single, simple device. The solar leaf is more than a gadget, it's a tool for change. It brings hope and opportunity, helping communities become more self-sufficient and resilient. It's proof that simple, nature-inspired ideas can solve big problems. By looking to the natural world for inspiration, scientists are finding new ways to tackle humanity's toughest challenges, and it's already making a difference. Around the world, people are using the solar leaf to improve their lives, showing that big ideas can start small and grow to change everything. The solar leaf works much like a real leaf, but with a fascinating twist that brings together nature and technology in a remarkable way. In nature, plants use photosynthesis to split water molecules and create food, releasing life-giving oxygen into the air as a byproduct. This process has sustained life on Earth for millions of years. The solar leaf, inspired by this natural process, focuses on splitting water using sunlight through a method called electrolysis. Instead of making food, it produces clean hydrogen fuel. Here's how it works. You simply place the silicon leaf, which is coated with special catalyst, into water and expose it to sunlight. No wires, no moving parts, just the power of the sun. The catalysts on the leaf surface absorb sunlight and use that energy to split water molecules into their basic elements, hydrogen and oxygen. On one side of the device, you'll see tiny oxygen bubbles rising up, just like in a natural pond. On the other side, hydrogen bubbles are released, ready to be collected for use as a clean energy source. That hydrogen is a clean, renewable fuel. Collect it, store it safely, and it's ready to power the future. You can use this hydrogen in a fuel cell, which is a device that generates electricity without burning anything. Inside the fuel cell, hydrogen and oxygen combine to create electricity, and the only byproduct is pure water. No pollution, no greenhouse gases. So, with just sunlight and water going in, you get clean electricity and even drinkable water coming out. It's a closed, sustainable loop. There's no need for complicated machinery or massive infrastructure, just the essentials, sunlight and water. While a real leaf makes food for the plant, the solar leaf makes fuel for us. Both are vital, but in different ways. Both are powered by the sun, both begin by splitting water, and both show how nature's designs can inspire human innovation. It's a simple, elegant, and sustainable solution that could change how we think about energy. By learning from nature's genius, humans are creating new ways to live more sustainably and harmoniously on Earth. The process is direct, highly efficient, and adaptable. It works almost anywhere there's sunlight and water, from city rooftops to remote lakes. That's the beauty of the solar leaf, a blend of simplicity, efficiency, and the wisdom of nature, all working together for a cleaner future. Traditional solar panels, those big rooftop rectangles, convert sunlight to electricity, but only when the sun shines. At night, you need expensive, heavy batteries to store power. The solar leaf is different. It makes hydrogen fuel, not just electricity. Storing hydrogen is easier and more stable than storing electricity in batteries. You can use hydrogen day or night, rain or shine, solving solar's biggest problem, intermittency. Solar leaves are also much more efficient than real leaves, up to 10 times more. They generate lots of fuel from a small device. The design is simpler and cheaper, using earth-abundant materials instead of rare metals. This means solar leaves can be made affordably, for everyone. It's a leap forward, clean energy that's flexible, efficient, and accessible. Solar leaves democratize energy, putting power in everyone's hands. That's a revolution in how we think about solar power. The numbers behind the solar leaf are staggering. A single square meter can generate enough hydrogen to power a small home, and produce about a liter of fresh water every hour. Scale it up. Covering a fraction of the world's dry regions with solar leaves could yield up to 40 trillion liters of fresh water a year. That's enough for billions who lack clean water. The hydrogen fuel could power the entire planet, virtually unlimited clean energy. The sun gives Earth more energy in an hour than we use in a year. The solar leaf lets us capture, store, and use that energy without greenhouse gases. These aren't just statistics, they're a promise of a better future. No more walking miles for dirty water, no more polluting power. The technology exists today, ready to build a sustainable world, all thanks to the chemistry of a leaf. The world faces two huge challenges: clean water and clean energy. Billions live with water stress while fossil fuels drive climate change and worsen droughts and floods. The solar leaf breaks this cycle by offering a single solution to both problems. It uses sunlight to split water, creating hydrogen fuel and clean water. Hydrogen fuel cells generate electricity with zero carbon emissions, fighting climate change. The process also creates fresh water even from saltwater or brackish sources. Coastal or remote communities can turn seawater into power and drinking water. One device, two life-changing resources. No need for separate systems. Just sunlight and local water. The solar leaf empowers people to meet their own needs, building healthier, more resilient communities. It's a direct path to self-sufficiency. Nature's blueprint, solving our biggest problems at once. A world-changing invention must be affordable. The solar leaf was designed with cost in mind, using abundant cheap materials like silicon, cobalt, and nickel. Early versions used expensive metals, but now, the price has dropped dramatically. This makes mass production possible, even for the poorest communities. The solar leaf works in deserts, coastal regions, and even cloudy places. It doesn't need a power grid, perfect for remote villages or disaster relief. This accessibility makes it a truly democratic technology. It puts energy and water production directly in people's hands. Imagine farmers powering pumps, clinics running fridges, families drinking clean water, all thanks to the solar leaf. Its low cost and adaptability make these scenarios real. The solar leaf isn't just for the wealthy, it's for everyone, everywhere. That's how you change the world. And it's already happening. The solar leaf could transform how we produce our most essential resources. Instead of massive, centralized systems, we get local, resilient, nature-inspired solutions. For developing countries, it's a shortcut to prosperity. Reliable energy and water mean better health, education, and opportunity. For the developed world, it's a path away from fossil fuels, clean, storable energy for homes, cars, and industries. Cities become cleaner, air becomes fresher, and energy supplies more secure. Decentralized systems are less likely to fail during disasters. If one solar leaf goes down, the rest keep working. This resilience is crucial as our climate changes. The solar leaf is more than technology. It's a tool for a safer, cleaner, more stable future. It empowers people, protects the planet, and builds a more equitable world. One leaf at a time, we can change everything. The future is local, sustainable, and inspired by nature. And it starts now. We began with a simple leaf, and discovered a technology that could reshape our world. The solar leaf is more than an invention, it's a beacon of hope. It proves that nature's ideas can solve humanity's biggest challenges. Science, inspired by nature, can make lives better everywhere. 40 trillion liters of water and unlimited clean energy aren't just dreams, they're real possibilities. This is a call to action. Support innovation, stay curious, and learn from nature's genius. The future doesn't have to be about scarcity. It can be about abundance and cooperation. Next time you see a leaf, remember the quiet power it holds. The solar leaf is a small device with a giant promise. A future that's bright, clean, and full of hope is within reach. Let's work for it, together.